Hello guys, welcome back to Simply Bakings. Today I'm going to be sharing with you for holiday baking Christmas tree shortbread cookies. Let's begin. In a large bowl, add 2 sticks of salted softened butter, 1 cup of powdered sugar, and make sure you sift it, and then you're going to take your handheld mixer and mix it until everything is light and fluffy. Next, add 2 1/4 teaspoons of vanilla extract and continue mixing. And guys, to get the complete recipe, head over to SimplyBakings.com. Once you mix everything very well, you're going to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. First, you're going to add 1 cup and then mix, and then add the rest of the all-purpose flour and continue mixing until dough is nice and soft. Grab a 9-inch pan and you're going to oil it, and I put some parchment paper down so it's easy to remove. And then I divided the dough in half and put half of the dough into this pan by pressing it in with my fingers. And I placed the rest of the dough into another 9-inch pan. Then I took a fork and I generously poked the cookie doughs in both pans. Baked it at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. I allowed the cookies to sit for about 2 minutes before transferring it over and putting it on wax paper. Remove the parchment paper and then take a knife and you're going to slice it. So I took my green candy melts and melted at 15-second increments. Put it in a small bottle, or you can use a Ziploc bag and snip it at the end. Slice the cookies, place them on a different plate, and then I took my candy melt and then I drizzled it all over the cookies, just like so. And then I took some Christmas sprinkles and I sprinkled it on top of the cookies. You can use whatever sprinkles you would like. I just stuck with the green and the red. These cookies were so delicious. It was soft and chewy, and the chocolate just gave it a bright sweetness to the cookie. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do recreate the cookies, please send me a picture. I would love to check them out. Hi guys, it's Lainey and welcome back to my channel, and it is holiday baking time. Today I'm going to share with you how to make Choco Mint Blossoms. In a large bowl, add the all-purpose flour, the cocoa powder, baking soda, salt, and you're going to whisk it until it is well combined. Set this bowl aside, and then in another bowl you're going to add the unsalted butter, which is softened, the brown sugar, and you're going to mix it until it is kind of light and fluffy, and then add the egg and vanilla extract and continue mixing. So once you've mixed all the wet ingredients, you're going to go ahead and add it into the dry ingredients and then continue mixing. I used a regular spoon, but it might be easier to use a wooden spoon. And then if that's too hard, you can go ahead and use your clean hands to continue mixing the cookie dough. So then I took my ever faithful cookie scooper and I scooped it onto my pan and I left it as is, baked it at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 8 to 9 minutes. And then I waited about 2 minutes, then I took my Hershey Kisses and then I added it to the cookie, just like so. Thank you guys so much for watching. These cookies are not so sweet. The Hershey Kisses actually balance it out. And let me know in the comments, guys, what is your favorite treat to eat during the holidays? Is it cookies or cake? Thank you so much for watching. And hi guys, it's Lainey and welcome back to Holiday Baking. Today I'm going to share with you how to make 4 different cookie flavors using 1 cookie dough. This is actually a re-upload because I totally messed up on this video when I uploaded it the first time. So let's begin. So in a large stand mixer, you're going to add 1.5 cups of butter, which is softened, 2/3 cups of shortening, granulated sugar, brown sugar, 4 eggs, 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and you're just going to keep mixing it until it is well combined. So while the wet ingredients are still mixing, let's go ahead and make the dry ingredients. So it's just 4 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And you're just going to whisk it together. And you're going to gradually add the flour. It's easier for the first batch to stop the mixer and then add the flour, because if you don't, the flour is just going to explode in your face. So allow this to continue mixing until it's well combined, and then add the rest of the flour. So the dough will look like this when it's done. Then you're going to grab 4 different bowls and you're going to put about 2 cups of the cookie dough into each of the bowls. So the first flavor I'm going to show you is chocolate marble cookies. All you need to do is melt the chocolate, add it to the cookie dough and add the chocolate chips, and then just mix. The second flavor is white chocolate cranberry cookies. All you need to do is just add all of the ingredients and then just mix until combined. Next is candy cane cookies, and all you need to do is crush the candy canes, and then add it into your cookie dough and mix. So this is your basic sugar cookies. All you need to do is just roll the cookies into a ball and then roll it into sugar. You can use this dough to decorate your cookies using icing. And then you're going to put all of your cookie dough onto a baking sheet and you're going to bake it in the oven. You're going to bake it for about 9 to 11 minutes. If you want a more chewy cookie, just bake it for 9 minutes. And that's it, guys. Super easy recipe that you can share this with all of your friends, and it is so easy, and that's why I love this recipe and I'm happy to share it with you guys. For today's recipe, I made Rocky Road cookies. Let's begin. In a large bowl, whisk together 3 cups of powdered sugar, a 4th teaspoon salt, and 2/3 cups of unsweetened cocoa powder. To that same bowl, add 3 egg whites, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and you're going to mix it until combined. Once everything is mixed, stir in the chocolate chips, sliced almonds, and marshmallows. So using a small cookie scooper, scoop the cookie dough on a baking sheet or parchment paper. Then you're going to top with several marshmallows and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 to 12 minutes. Now the marshmallows will be slightly browned, but that's okay. Allow the cookies to sit for a couple of minutes on the baking sheet and then transfer the cookies to a cookie rack and cool completely. Your house will smell so good because of these cookies, guys. Now I call these Rocky Road cookies because of the almonds. However, if you want to change up the recipe, you can make hot chocolate cookies by omitting the almonds, and now you have hot chocolate cookies. Now these cookies are very chewy, decadent, and so easy to make. Hi guys, it's holiday baking time, and today I will be sharing with you how to make this quick and easy cake mix cookie bars. So let's begin. In a large bowl, you're going to add 1 box of yellow cake mix, 1 small box of vanilla pudding, and you're going to mix it with a whisk. Once everything is mixed in very well, add 2 eggs, a 1/4 cup of water, 3/4 cups of vegetable oil, 1 cup of mini Christmas M&Ms, 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. And then you're going to mix this until everything is well combined. I suggest mixing with a spoon because it's much easier. And to get the complete recipe, head over to my blog, SimplyBakings.com. Pour batter into a 9 by 13 inch pan. I use parchment paper in the pan just because it is much easier to remove the cookie bars and cut them into nice, evenly pieces. Spread out the dough evenly in the pan. Bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 to 35 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. So I removed it from the pan and then I let it sit out for about 15 minutes so it could cool down. And then to make the perfect edges I was talking about, I cut off the sides, and the edges were the best part, guys. It was so good. I love the crispiness of it, so I kept that to myself. And that's it. This is a pretty easy recipe. If you don't have cake mix available, I do have a similar recipe to this made from scratch. I want to share with you how to make mini white chocolate strawberry pie. Now, strawberries and white chocolate is one of the most delicious combinations, especially when it's paired with an excellent pie crust recipe. Guys, your family and friends will love this pie. It's actually foolproof as well. Let's begin. All you need is 4 cups of all-purpose flour, some Crisco shortening, sugar, salt, water, and an egg. In a large bowl, you're going to whisk together the flour, sugar, and salt. Then you're going to add the shortening using a pastry cutter, blending it all together until crumbly. So set this bowl aside, and in another bowl, mix together the water and the egg, and then I gradually added it to the flour mixture. Then I mixed it with a spoon, or you can use your clean hands. So if you're not making a pie immediately, you can chill it in the refrigerator until it's ready to use. But since I'm going to use it immediately, you're going to grab about 4 or 5 inch round cookie cutter or a bowl. Roll out the pie crust to about a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch thick and cut into circles using the cookie cutter or bowl. Place the pie crust in a greased muffin tin and bake in a 425 preheated oven for about 12 minutes if you're using the larger muffin tins. Once you remove the pie crust, go ahead and add some white chocolate chips. Set this aside and allow it to completely cool. And to make the filling, you will need strawberries, sugar, cornstarch, and water. So in a saucepan, you're going to add the strawberries and the sugar, and you're going to bring it up to a boil on medium-high heat. And then you're going to make sure to stir it. You do not want to burn this, and it's easy to burn if you don't keep an eye on it. So really quickly, whisk together some water and cornstarch, then gradually add it to the boiling strawberry mixture, and then you're going to turn the heat or turn the fire down to low, and you're going to allow it to simmer for about 10 minutes. So now to finish up the pie, so pour the strawberry filling into the pie, chill, and then serve with whipped cream. And that's it! It's super easy, delicious, and great to take with you to parties. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a happy holidays with your family and friends, and I will see you on my next upload. Bye guys!